name is Helda Aburi. I'm the head of HR and corporate services for MTN South Sudan. This is what I do for a living, beside other entrepreneur things that I do on the side. I think for the past 10 years, there has been a low level of women in this specific area over the 10 years, and simply because women feel like they are not part of this corporate world. But in South Sudan, we have seen over the years, women have challenged themselves to find their way through in the hierarchy. And as we see today, over the last 10 years, in the corporates, you will find that there are now women in corporates, there are now women doing businesses, there are now women owning businesses in South Sudan. And for me, really, this is a great achievement for women over the 10 years. So in terms of the challenges that women have faced over the 10 years and which has hindered them actually from moving in the hierarchy, is simply because our culture in South Sudan doesn't allow women to be viewed like someone who can go up in the hierarchy and their place is just home. So for some women, because of fear, they don't want to challenge themselves to take any challenge which is out there, as well as the lack of support that they get either from their families or friends or even the community. Sometimes they are not supported even if they come with any idea that will make them grow. The other thing is also your ability to balance between work and home is a bit a challenge, especially for a South Sudanese woman who has to, like, after work you go back, you still need to find a way, okay, who has eaten, who has not eaten, who is doing what. So that specific part has hindered a lot of women who still want to stick to the old cultures and not find alternative. Ideally, if you are in the corporate world, you must find ways of how do you get support on the side to help you move in the hierarchy. As well as some of the challenges in the corporate world for women is the limited knowledge. Sometimes women don't want to challenge themselves to understand, how does this thing work? How do I get there? What are the things that I need to do for myself to help me achieve what I want? So because of those limited knowledge, sometimes, you know, they go into any competition, then they can't compete. The major thing which is happening right now, not only in corporate, not only in the corporate world, but everywhere, is the harassment that women get. You try to go and get a job, you are harassed, and you literally can't get that job simply because you're a woman, or you are asked for things that is unethical, or you will compromise your own integrity. So women sometimes find that I'd rather stay without this job, even if it's in the corporate world, than have to go through all these things. And also the issues around gender, like me being a HR person, the gender inequality, I have seen it a lot before I reach to this level. You go anywhere, they will just want men to be in those type of jobs, and then the women can't compete. So, and this has really challenged us in the corporate world, and especially people like us who have reached this level, to say that women should be given opportunity to compete. Let them read there and they see it for themselves, that they are not able and what are the gaps, and then they go close the gap. But I believe women can change the narrative of this country in many ways. And I can challenge anyone that in the next 5 years to come, or even 2 years, you'll see a different side of women, because go out there now, you will find them in the market. Most of those businesses are held by women, and they're just finding themselves. And for me, really, I believe if we can all support women, we will get the change that we want to see in our society. And why I'm saying this, because when you put a woman in a higher position, women fear their integrity. They don't want their integrity to be compromised, that they're in corruption or they're in what. So women try their best to make sure that they do their things very clean, and they move in the hierarchy. So if you're out there, you're looking to hire someone, hire a woman. You will see that your things will move and your business will work well.